We are taking your calls, and let's unleash the lawyers. With me now, Kirby Clements, defense attorney, Atlanta, Rebecca Nitkin, defense attorney, Washington, D.C., and special guest joining us, Angelo McDonald. He is the attorney for Eric Naposki, the boyfriend. First of all, to you, Kirby Clements, let's hear your side of this. Why is she not guilty?
Well, I would suggest she's not guilty for several reasons. Number one, she married this man, or they got together, but he knew she was advertising for a wealthy man, so he knew this was a money for cash.
First of all, she didn't marry him. Number one.
Well, not marry him. I should say she got together with him, but he knew this was.
Well, you said marry. She didn't marry him.
Okay. Well, I apologize. They were doing everything else but being married, but it was a money for a sex relationship.
That's a mighty big butt you got going on there, Kirby Clements. Everything but get married.
But
Go ahead.
In addition to the fact that,
so what does that have to do with it? What does that have to do with the price of rice? Nothing.
Because
they weren't married. Why do I care?
It undercuts the idea of a motive, because he knew that he was paying her money for her companionship. In addition
she
to her
was
boyfriend.
in the will. So why are you saying money's not the motive?
Well, because she was getting the money. Why kill the goose that's laying the golden egg and taking care of you? She had that benefit. She was also dallying on the side with her boyfriend, but there's no proof that she gave him the key. There's no proof. There's no reason for her to get rid of this guy.
On the side, they're not married. She can, as you say, dally. I haven't heard that in a while. Dally all she wants to. They're not married. That's not against the law. It's
the prosecution that's alleging this whole concept. I'm just simply pointing out.
I asked you, what's your argument that she's not guilty? So far, you haven't. I'm a little under-impressed here. I'm underwhelmed.
Well, don't be underwhelmed by the fact that she has no motive. She's got a boyfriend.
How about she didn't pull the trigger? Do I have to beat you over the head with that one, Kirby Clements? Okay, Nitkin, let's hear you.
Well, I think that by the advertisement that you were looking at in the beginning, she's guilty of a lot of things. One of the things is she can't tell the truth. Another thing
okay, if that were true, we'd all be in jail right now, including me. If you went to jail, I'd be in lockup for lying. Go ahead.
That's true, but she also, this not having the golden goose, she was set up. She could have $1 million, so that's motive right there. She could have the $150,000 that's in the will.
Well, I'm asking you why put her up. Rebecca Nitkin, you're the defense lawyer. Right. You're laying out the state's prosecution for me. I asked you, what's your argument that she's not guilty?
But she's not guilty. It looks to me like the evidence that was against Mr. Naposki, there's absolutely no DNA. There's no statements between the two of them that were made to the police officers. And what's most surprising to me, there were no confessions. Usually in these cases, they would make a confession, and Mr. Naposki, to be getting out of trouble, would be saying, you're right to get out of
Kirby Clements. Can you hear her? Those are reasons for not guilty. All right? That's what Nitkin, although I did have to pull a couple of teeth to get it out of her. I did get it out of her. Okay, here's your second swing at the ball. Give me your best closing argument for her innocence.
Her innocence, absolutely nothing tying them together, no physical evidence. She is what she is.
Whoa, what do you mean by that? She is what she is.
It's clear that she likes older men, and she puts it right out.
What's clear about it? According to the prosecution, she hated older men and
no, that's the prosecution. She puts it out in black and white. She says, I like older men. She puts out there, hey, I'm classy, I'm well educated. Yeah, we know that's a lie. She says that I know how to take care of a man. That's basically pretty much saying that she's basically a prostitute. She's not hiding that. She moves in with a guy who's 50 years old. She's not hiding that. We all know what she's doing in there. She has a love swing on the side. Whatever she's doing. That doesn't mean that she's trying to kill him. And there isn't everything tying them together.
Okay, so from what I'm getting, you're basically saying because she was a big tramp, she's not guilty of murder. All right,
absolutely.
That's a new one on me. Okay.
That's not new. That's as old as it comes.
Yeah, it's not working. Kirby?
Well, I would echo what she says, but I'd also go a step further and say that
so you're basically saying, yeah, what she said, all right.
Well, no, but also I think it's the boyfriend. I would have pointed the finger, and I would maintain that the boyfriend could have made the key. He could have killed that older man because he wanted her for himself. But as far as she is concerned, she had the best of both worlds. She's got her young, hot former athlete boyfriend. She got her rich Playboy.
It's this, then.
She's enjoying.
Everybody's pointing at each other.
No,
Why don't you just say it was a suicide, people?
I'm sorry.
That's the only person left. Blame him for